Dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder, is one of psychiatry's most debated conditions. Characterized by the presence of two or more distinct identities, DID often stems from severe childhood trauma. But is it a genuine neurological phenomenon or an elaborate legal strategy? This documentary explores the thin line between science and deception. Recent fMRI studies reveal distinct brain activity patterns in DID patients, suggesting separate neural networks for each identity. Trauma disrupts memory integration, potentially causing personality fragmentation. Yet skeptics argue these findings could reflect learned behavior rather than biological reality. The debate hinges on whether the brain can truly split or if therapy inadvertently creates the illusion of multiplicity. The 1970s case of Billy Milligan marked the first successful use of DID as a legal defense. His 24 personalities, including a female identity, convinced jurors of his insanity. But critics saw performance art a loophole to avoid prison. This set a precedent. Courts must now distinguish between genuine DID and strategic role-playing, a challenge with staggering legal consequences. Infamous serial killer Kenneth Bianchi attempted to fake DID during his 1979 trial, claiming his Steve Walker personality committed the murders. Psychologist Martin Orne exposed him by asking to interview a non-existent alter. Bianchi couldn't produce one. This case revealed how easily the diagnosis could be mimicked, casting doubt on all DID legal defenses. Repressed memory therapy in the 1980s-90s led to false memory syndrome, where patients recovered traumatic events that never occurred. Some experts argue DID diagnoses skyrocketed during this period, not due to increased cases, but because therapists unknowingly suggested alternate personalities. The line between treatment and implantation became dangerously blurred. Films like Split portray DID individuals as violent, with monstrous alternate personas, a stark contrast to real patients who are more likely to harm themselves than others. This sensationalism fuels public skepticism, making genuine sufferers seem like potential frauds. The entertainment industry's caricatures have tangible consequences in courtrooms and therapists' offices alike. Interviews with diagnosed individuals reveal consistent patterns: losing hours or days, discovering unfamiliar belongings, and the exhausting work of co-consciousness. Neurologist David Spiegel notes their brain scans show shifts indistinguishable from acting, until stress triggers involuntary switches. Their lived experiences challenge both skeptics and sensationalists. Courts now use tools like the MMPI-2 to detect malingering, but these tests aren't foolproof. Dr. Colin Ross demonstrates how genuine DID patients show physiological stress during identity switches, a reaction nearly impossible to fake. Yet without definitive biomarkers, the justice system remains trapped between compassion for trauma survivors and prevention of legal exploitation. DID is real but rare. Most cases involve severe, verifiable childhood abuse. However, its dramatic symptoms make it vulnerable to imitation, both intentionally by criminals and unintentionally through therapeutic suggestion. The disorder exists in a gray zone where neuroscience, psychology, and law intersect, often uncomfortably. As the mirror reflects our fragmented understanding of DID, we must ask, can we simultaneously believe survivors while guarding against deception? Perhaps the disorder's greatest lesson is humility. The human mind remains the most complex territory we've ever sought to map. The answer isn't binary, it's as layered as the identities we're trying to comprehend.